I promised I would show you exactly what kinds of foods I keep stocked in our kitchen and our pantry. You're probably wondering why I'm outside. So here I have my garden. This is all my herbs, and we have blueberries and strawberries and things that we like to eat often. Right here in just a simple tiny area in the back we have planted tomatoes and asparagus and Brussels sprouts and different kinds of foods that we like, lettuce, that we can keep stocked so that we don't have to go to the store all the time. It's one of our money saving tips, is if you have the space, try to plant as much as you can. So I have a lot of herbs here and here that we like to cook a lot with. We do a lot of herbs, and I use them for remedies and things like that to help us to feel better. And then we also are doing our garden all the way back there, if you can see it. Here we have our chicken coop. So we have chickens and eggs that we don't have to worry about going to the store for. Let me show you our freezer. In our garage we have that stocked for, let's do some light. So over here we have venison, and in here we have lots of meat. We have sausage and pork, and we have venison and gluten-free scrapple. I have venison burgers all pre-packaged, all ready to go. Ribs, we have some hamburger meat back there. So when we shop, we buy the whole animal. We literally buy as much as we can just to save money in bulk. So we keep nothing in the garage and the fridge. Let me show you inside our house. We'll go inside now. That's outside. So inside, let me give you a sneak peek into what our refrigerator has. Just some essentials that we keep stored here. Okay. So here's inside my refrigerator, and this is semi-stocked. So we have organic soup with just tomatoes and spices, that's it. Seltzer water, lemons all pre-cut, ready to go. In here I have bacon pre-cooked for the morning. And then we have chicken pre-cooked. Keep some fresh cut avocado. Here's some pork that we make in advance and eat that all week. We have hot dogs, and those are grass-fed hot dogs. Guacamole, and we use Applegate products. So we have Applegate turkey and ham. My husband does primal, so we have his cheese, grass-fed cheese, grass-fed butters. Goes back in. Applegate hot dogs. You can see we have pre-cut celery, pre-cut pineapple. I use this for my smoothies or to wrap lettuce, sandwiches in. Some pre-made salad ready to go, so it's easy to grab. I'm really into pre-cutting and preparing and having things in advance. So this is tons and tons of water. These are eggs. These are from a local farm, Powers Farm, that we use here in Townsend. So we have that. This is coconut oil and essential oils for my kids who have colds right now. Here, since we do have kids, I have pre-cut grapes ready to go so they can just grab it. Apples, lots of peaches that are in season now, strawberries. And then I love salads like this, organic bagged, more celery for on the go, cucumbers for on the go. Sweet potatoes already cut into fries. The kids love these. Just lots of fruits and veggies, tomatoes, peppers, carrots. Easy to dip with guacamole. Water. My husband's chameleon cold brew. Water for the kids all stocked. Grade B maple syrup. This stuff is the best. If you're buying syrup, use grade B. So some things that we keep stocked: blackstrap molasses, organic mustard, coconut aminos, that's your soy sauce replacement, apple cider vinegar is for everything. We use it for medicinal purposes. We use it to marinate meats. We have homemade barbecue sauces, hot sauce, primal mayo, organic ketchup, homemade tea for our primal children, whole milk, organic, and almond milk when we don't have time to make our own. Not everyone has time to do that all the time. So that's our refrigerator, things that we keep stocked in there throughout the week. And then in our freezer, let's see if I can get a good view of this. Okay, so we have our vegetables, our ground meats, our sausages. Our kids eat this on occasion. And it's not paleo, it's just gluten-free bread. It's been in there for a while, but on occasion they are allowed to have some of that. So this is homemade carrot soup. If we're in a hurry, I just heat this up and the kids love it, we love it. Pineapples. This I also use for smoothies. It's some kale. I was not using it all week, so I threw it in here, and now I just use it frozen for when I want to make it in a smoothie. Some more meat, frozen veggies that I didn't have time to eat, some nitrate-free bacon, some frozen vegetables. This is zucchini for like pasta, and frozen avocado. Whenever you don't have time to eat the food or it's going bad, I throw it in a bag and freeze it and use it for smoothies. So in this drawer you'll see non-paleo foods. I'm a chocoholic, so in order to not eat all of the chocolate all the time, I freeze it, and that way you don't eat as much. I don't just ever sit down with a bag of it and eat it all. So we also have frozen paleo chocolate chip cookies, frozen paleo sugar cookies, some of our non-paleo treats, almond ice cream, and dark chocolate. 72% or higher is what you're looking for with your paleo treats. Dark chocolate covered raisins and dark chocolate covered malt balls for my husband, who is not as strict paleo as I am. Okay, let's see. Lots of produce. Let me switch around here. So we keep always stocked on bananas, tons and tons of bananas, tons and tons of oranges. With kids, those are the easy ones, plus they're great for smoothies. Lots of avocado and lemons. Here for coffee, we try to do fair trade organic coffees. And these are some of our favorites. Also some teas, we love to have teas. Alright, let me show you in my pantry. So, here we keep stocked. Primal Kitchen dark chocolate almond bars with grass-fed collagen. Thunderbird bars are our all-time favorite. These are also great, these RX bars. The ingredients are right on the bar, so they're really good to have stocked. Primal Fuel smoothie. Let's see. That is homemade paleo cake. Plantain chips are a great snack, especially if you have kids. They're great for guacamole. These are some of our favorites. Sun food wraps. I wrap them with the pulled pork or just some veggies, and it's just a great lunch, quick, ready to go. Bone broth. Lara bars are great. Make sure you read the ingredients because not all of them are paleo. Sauces, organic, buy them organic. These nut butters are made homemade locally. We buy them because it's just the nut, no oil. Okay, and let's see. My baking cupboard is a big one. I love to bake. So, we have gluten-free baking powder, locally made raw cocoa powder. I use a lot of coconut sugar when I'm baking. And let's see, lots of spices, flax meal, tapioca flour for a binder for the starch, lots of seeds, Enjoy Life chocolate chips. These are our go-to. They're not necessarily paleo, but they are soy-free, dairy-free, gluten-free, nut-free. They're about as good as you can get. Lots of nuts, and we buy these all locally. Lots of seeds, unsweetened coconut flakes, more seeds, chia seeds, hemp seeds, and lots of nuts there. So those are great snacks and also great for baking with when you're making like a trail mix or muffins or just like something quick like I call it Paleo Crunch, which is just like basically a trail mix bar. Epic Bar lard. This stuff is great. Ghee, homemade. Coconut oil. These are the essentials here, guys. And coconut flour and almond flour. I usually buy these in bulk, but I have been not using it very much because we haven't really been baking as much when I do my 21-day detoxes, so that's what we're on right now. These are homemade Amish honey sticks. It's just honey and some flavorings that my kids love to have. My son calls it medicine. Gluten-free vanilla, baking powder. Make sure your baked goods, baking essentials are all gluten-free. Just some of my go-to cooking, this is what I use all the time. Organic olive oil. So right here next to my oven, this is where I keep all of my go-to items that I cook with all of the time. And then the rest of my spices I keep over here in our secret spice rack. So let's pull it in the light. Raw local honey. You guys, this is great if you have colds or allergies. Use this. My kids again call this medicine. So just our spices, lots of apple cider vinegar we keep stocked. You can see all the different kinds of spices that we use. Homemade blackened seasoning. Because we're close to Maryland, we gotta have the Old Bay. Also, this is a local Baltimore, sells this in a local Baltimore shop. It's made in Louisiana, but it's great. We love that. So yeah, that is basically what we stock our house with. So on the average week, we like to just do all of our meal planning on Sundays, and then we go shopping and I slice and dice all of our veggies for quick, easy to grab, and then we meal plan and follow our meal plan pretty much all week, and make sure that we're using our leftovers. So I wanted to show you on an average month the amount of waste that we have is very minimal, and I keep it all in a container and then we compost it. So let me just give you a sneak peek of what our monthly compost looks like. And this is it. This is all we compost. And this is from take that, scraps, grapeseed scraps, some leftover celery scraps, a pepper that went bad, and some lettuce that went bad, some chicken that was sitting in the fridge for a little bit longer. So what we do with this is we actually have a pig that's our neighbor's, and we take it to the pig, and my son gets to feed the pig all of our scraps. So he thinks it's really fun when we have a little bit of compost saved up, so he can go and feed the pig. So that is a glimpse inside of my kitchen and how we eat for the week. So I hope that was a little bit of an insight, and also that it was good for you to see that just because you're paleo, you don't have to eat bland, boring food. We have a lot of different options and a lot of fun things that we can eat when you're on the paleo 80-20 lifestyle. So that's it. Welcome to my kitchen. Take care.